So a little follow-up today on our scatter chasses. If this is your first video you've seen of mine, you might look at some of the earlier videos I've posted on scatters. So I'm not going to go into the basic, like what the footwork is, although I do a deep dive in an earlier video. I'm just going to give you a couple technical pieces today you can add to make this feel better for you and look cooler and faster. Okay, so common mistake I see in scatters is dancing this flat-footed. That would look like this. Flat, 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 or balls. We don't want to think toes or even balls or anything like that in the scatter. So I want you to think about the edges of the feet. So we have an outside edge of foot, we have an inside edge of foot. All sorts of benefits to using inside-outside edges. In this case, our focus is going to be using the inside edges of the feet, or even think about snuggling your partner's thigh. That'll also help you. So when I go sideways in scatter, whether it's right or left, doesn't matter. I'm thinking inside edge, inside edge, inside edge, spin, inside edge, inside edge, inside edge, spin. Okay. Edges of the feet. Another easy fix, just like a regular chasse, we want to push with your standing leg. We don't want to pull with the front leg. So it's not going to be pull, pull, pull. Pull, pull, pull. Bad, bad, bad. It's going to be just like a regular chasse, it's just fancier because it rotates. A push, a push, a push, a push, a push, a push. So a cheat to remember which leg you should be standing on is the one that's trailing, okay? So when I'm going towards my left, I'm going to push with the right. I'm going to push with the left, okay? That's going to create the more inside edges you use and that more standing leg you use. It's also going to create a very dramatic sway. As a matter of fact, we have a broken sway in this figure. It's so dramatic. Okay, so final easy fix I want to add to your scatters today to make it look better for you is think about your foot angles on the step hop. So number one, we don't want to have a loose thigh step hop. Like we don't want to be like a dog going to the bathroom, right? We want to connect depending on what's going on, either your ankle or possibly your upper calf, but we don't want to have any loose action in here, okay? We're going to keep them as tight as we can. So it'll be a step hop instead of, or a step lower and spin instead of a step wide leg. That's also going to make you fall to a flat as well. That applies to both man and lady. And finally, related to kind of that, there's like your top line, there's also your baseline, making your footwork look cleaner and more pleasing to look at. Think about pointing your foot whenever you're doing that hop or spin. So point the foot instead of, I call it a soccer foot. I don't know if you can see that. We don't want to have an additional angle there in our body lines. If we can avoid it, this depends on your flexibility. You might need to work on home on stretching that front of your foot, but ultimately that's going to be more pleasing to look at. Whether I'm on the inside, point, quick, and point the foot instead of, show bad, quick, and soccer foot. So those are my little suggestions for today. That should be some easy fixes to help your scatters look better and feel more connected to your partners. So good luck with that. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.